Welcome back to another episode of Ian's Gear Review. This time we're testing this awesome dash cam from VIOFO. It's the A229 Pro. Not only does it come with this awesome forwards facing 4K dash cam, look at that screen on there, it comes with the interior rearwards facing camera and the all-new external waterproof camera. So perfect for vans like mine. Can't wait to test this out. Let's get on with the review. Going to go through probably all the main key features, all the awesome bits that it's got on there to start off with. Then we're going to go outside and we're going to fit it. Then we're going to get some real world footage as well, probably some like day shots, some night shots, and then we'll come back after a couple of weeks and I'll do my final thoughts on it, let you know what I think. So this has got two Sony Starvis 2 sensors. On the front forwards facing camera it's 4K resolution and the rear one is 2K resolution. The internal camera is 1080p and it records the footage from all three of these channels onto the memory card in the main forward facing camera. Now let's open up the box and take a look at all these goodies inside. To start off with, we've got the hardwiring kit, and this is really good if you want to take advantage of the parking monitoring, which we'll come on to later in the video. Then you've got the wireless Bluetooth remote control. You probably want to stick this somewhere easily accessible on your dash, just in case you want to record something. You press the button, it saves it and also locks it so it can't be overwritten. There's one of VIOFO's own SD cards. This one's a 64GB. Now let's have a look what's in the box of the main unit. Thumbs up to VIOFO on the packaging. It feels really good quality. On this face of the unit, you've got the screen and 5 buttons, which I'll go through the function of these a bit later in the video. On this side, you've got the socket for the external camera and the reset button. This is the forwards facing part of the camera, which you stick to the inside of your windscreen. It's got the lens which rotates so you can angle it perfectly. And on the right hand side of the camera, it's got sockets for your SD card and internal camera. Here's your internal camera with infrared LEDs for night footage. A user manual and some instructions. Here's the waterproof rear facing camera and a 7.5 meter cable that goes to the main unit. The internal camera lead and a power lead that plugs into your 12 volt cigarette lighter, and also a USB-A to USB-C cable. They also popped in the box for me polarizing filter, which I recommend getting as it reduces a lot of the glare off the windscreen. And the last couple of bits in the box are a handy trim removal tool and an extra sticky pad for the external rear facing camera. Now that we've seen what's in the box, let's grab it all, take it outside and fit it to the van. So I laid everything out that I needed on the dash, gave the windscreen a good clean and mounted the main unit. I then located the fuse box behind the glove box, then I knew which way I needed to route the cables. I mounted the internal rear facing camera to a suitable spot. I then used the trim removal tool that was included in the kit just to work the plastic trim open a little bit so I could feed the cable in all the way around the edge of the windscreen. Now this VIOFO hardwire kit is actually pretty clever. It allows you to select what voltage you want it to stop recording at, just so when you have it in parking mode, it won't drain your battery. Now I bought a couple of fuse taps just to make installation a little bit easier. I got a multimeter, found out which was the switched and which was a permanent live, and wired them to the hard wiring kit accordingly. Now when it comes to running the cable for the rear external camera, this is normally a case of running it through the rear of the van and out to the back door. However, I'd already finished my camper conversion, so it was a little bit more tricky for me. But I found a grommet in the side of the van, fixed it to lots of secure places underneath the van, making sure to keep away from any moving or hot parts, underneath the rear bumper and round the side of the door. You can see on this shot that the mounting bracket's got a hinge on it, so you can rotate it up and down to get it aligned perfectly. So after a quick cup of tea, I mounted the wireless Bluetooth remote control. This was really easy to pair. Once the unit was turned on, you just press and hold the button on the remote for 3 seconds and it syncs up. So with the installation finished, let's fire this bad boy up and take a look.
Recording 3 channels started.
So when it starts up, it shows the view from all 3 cameras. You can change this to select the view from a single camera just by pressing the Wi-Fi button. When I turn the ignition off, it goes straight into parking mode.
Parking recording started.
Now let's go through some of the settings. Now you can do all of this on the dashcam itself using the buttons, but I downloaded the app to my phone, connected via Wi-Fi, and I find it really easy to navigate, change settings, look at videos and do everything that you need to do. I'll leave you to look through yourselves all the settings that are available. So when you've finished with the settings, all you do is press the back arrow on the top left and that takes you back to the main menu. Then you press the bottom left button and this takes you through to all the stored videos that are on your SD card. Now we're going to go through a bit of sample footage, but make sure you watch to the end of the video because I was about to release this tonight, but I had a motorbike on a death wish. So stay tuned and make sure you check that out. So I've done some sample footage in all different conditions. We've got dry daylight, we've got wet, and we've got night time. Let's do a mic test. 1 2 1 2 testing. I've been using the A229 Pro for about a month now, and what do I think? It's got the big 2 thumbs up from me. I mean, it's got the 2 main things that you need in a dash cam. 1, reliability. It's not missed a beat at all in that whole month. And number 2, image quality. And you can see from yourself on the sample footage that I put on a short while ago, you can see how good that was. So, with that in mind, and everything else that it can do, some of the stuff I've not even touched on, I'm going to recommend this 100%. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. And as promised, here's the footage from today of the learner motorcyclist on a death wish. What are you doing?